So welcome to this CRE talk. CRE stands for Collective for Reimagining Engineering and Innovation. We have been organizing a series of webinars from people, experts around the world, covering different aspects of engineering, design, innovation, and so on, both from the academia and the industry. We have done about 51 talks till date. And these talks are also available on the CRE website and the YouTube channel for both faculty and students to have a look at it and participate in the discussions. So today it's a slight break from the regular pattern. We have invited the student teams who are participating in the CBD program from a couple of institutions to share their experience in terms of how they are seeing the pedagogy spanning out for them, as well as some of the projects that they are undertaking as part of the CBD program. So today we have three teams, two from the Guru Ghasidas Vishwavidyalaya in Chhattisgarh, and one team from NIFTEM in Thanjavur. So we will start with the Guru Ghasidas team first. Srijal could start, and then we will move on to the other team, which is Anandraj and Iram. And after that, we will go on to Ajitesh. So that will be the flow. So each team, we will request you to speak for about 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, and then followed by 5 minutes of Q&A. We will proceed like that. So thank you again. We are recording this session. It will also be posted on the CRE channel after the session is completed. So thank you. So over to you.
Sudhir,
Srijal.
could you say a word about yourself?
Yeah, so I am Sudhir Vardarajan. So I'm part of this CRE forum, and this is Shyam Sundar, and there is also Subramaniam Ishwaran. So some of us have been coordinating this CRE forum. I'm also the program director for the CBD program, which we are running across 43 institutions in India. Over to you, Srijal.
Good evening, sir. Sir, am I permitted to share my screen?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. So during our second sem in undergrad in mechanical engineering, we were given a task by our faculty, Bhushan sir. So the task was to figure out what is the mechanics behind the toy that has been shown in this video. And first task was this, and second task was to make a similar toy based on the same principle that we devised from our study for this self-balancing toy. And the condition that we were allowed to use AI tools and internet for any kind of analysis for our project during our second sem. So the phase one of mechanics that we and one of my teammate did, but she could not join because of her health issues. So the first question we asked to ourselves was, what was self-balancing toy? And it was told in our classrooms that what is self-balancing toy. So sir gave us three terms to look for: center of mass, gravity, and moment of inertia, and restoring torque. So basically, we took down two words from that, and those were center of mass and restoring torque. So when we were doing our surface analysis, we were again and again getting one thing, that the self-balancing toy is based on the principle of low center of mass. So these were the two terms that we got in our way in the initial days of our analysis. These were low center of mass and restoring torque. So then we dig deeper. So first, for center of mass, we learned in our 10+2 what is center of mass, the formula that followed sigma mi xi upon sigma mi. So likewise, in this system was given us for analysis. So we assumed it as a triangular mass system, and we calculated the center of mass for that system. And upon calculation, like you can see the diagram we have drawn here, we assume that the origin is one mass, and likewise we calculate the center of mass for the system. These were all initial days analysis that were being done. So the initial days analysis for center of mass suggested that if L is the length of the triangle system. So if we get this center of mass as L by 2 and L by 2 root 3 using this formula. So if the system is pivoted below the center of mass, then it will become a balanced system, and eventually it will behave as a pendulum and come to its stable position in some mean time. So this was all our initial analysis. Then we reported this initial analysis to our faculty. So he, seeing the curiosity in ourselves, he suggested that you should now go and see what is restoring torque. So for basically for calculating restoring torque, he suggested that go see what are basic energy equations related to the system. So first of all, we calculated the potential energy for the system. So given the formula again learned in our 10 plus 2 U is equals to mgh, we calculated the basic potential energy for the system. Then we reported again to sir. It was advised to us that you should report whatever your progress once in a week. So we were reporting this. So after this report, he has suggested go see what is the Newtonian principle and what is seeing that we were so enthusiastic about it. He said we were allowed to go beyond the syllabus. So he said he referred to us in a book, to a book A.K. Tayal for. He said go learn mechanical vibrations in it, and you will understand the toy more efficiently. So for next 2 weeks, we were learning mechanical vibrations from A.K. Tayal. Then after learning mechanical vibrations, we devise our first approach for the analysis for equation of motion, that is Newtonian approach. So for Newtonian approach, basically we use second law of Newton's, that is for rotational dynamics, torque is equals to I alpha, and we calculated torque that comes out to be minus mgr sine theta. We assume that not just assume, we thought that the center of mass is the point where all the mass would be centered. So this r sine theta is the distance between pivot and the center of mass. After this, like it was advised from sir to learn mechanical vibrations from A.K. Tayal. In A.K. Tayal, we came across this damping equations for simple harmonic motion. So we use damping equations for our analysis, which was beyond our syllabus of second sem, but we were advised to dig deeper. So then we came into damping oscillations and damping motions. We use the damping equations. So then we do again. It was advised to report in end of the week. So again we reported him. So he suggested us go do a linearization for your damping equation, because your angular displacement for the initial conditions is very less. So we did the linearization for the damping equation, and we came across this equation. And when we divided it by moment of inertia, we came across this equation. And in the book, it was written that this is a second order differential equation that describes a damp harmonic motion. And so it eventually gets the answer that the system will be performing a simple harmonic motion with restoring torque of mgr sine theta, and the damping would be done because of air resistance and other factors like magnetic properties of, like ferromagnetic properties of iron, because it is eventually made up of iron, and that would provide us the damping torque, and it will eventually come to a stable equilibrium. So this analysis was done until our mid-sems, and seeing sir suggested that okay, you guys are good at this. So he just said one term to us, that is go find what is Lagrange's equation. So this was all the first approach to our conclusion of why it is the mechanical toy is coming to stable equilibrium at last. Secondly, again, so Lagrange's approach. So we learned what is Lagrange's equation. So in Newton, we came across that in Newtonian approach, we were considering the forces on the nervous system for our analysis. In Lagrange's approach, Lagrange suggested that you should consider energy, and energy is conserved by the law of conservation of energy. So we learned in Lagrange's equation what is Lagrangian. Lagrange is basically the uh, T minus U means kinetic energy minus potential energy. Then we calculated Lagrangian for our equation. So the kinetic energy was half I theta square. And like we calculated potential energy earlier. So we calculated Lagrangian for this. And then when we were learning about Lagrange's equation, basically Lagrange's equation is this d by dt of del L by del first order differential of theta. So like when we solved this, actually, I'm not going to lie, we used one of our seniors' help for solving this second order differential equation. And when we solved this second order differential equation, it came out to with this same equation that we were getting from Newtonian's approach. Like this was before linearization. Before linearization, this was the equation, and we got the same equation. So when we got the same equation, we devised the same reason that why it is coming to stable equilibrium. Then these were the two approaches done by us for the analysis phase, which was the first phase. Uh, when we were, as I mentioned earlier, we were allowed to use AI tools. So whenever we are asking any AI, whether it would be Gemini, ChatGPT, everyone was one term or skill set. It was coming again and again. It was MATLAB. So there's in our department, there's a CAD lab, computer aided designing lab. In all the system, MATLAB is installed in it. So we approached our head of the department, and we conveyed us like, sir, we want to learn MATLAB, and these are the reason. So he gave us access to learn MATLAB after our classes were over. So using the official documentations of the MATLAB, we learned basic MATLAB so that we can plot all the equations we were getting. And we got some absolute cool, I would say, cool results. And this is the using the torque equation, we made this animation, and we were not knowing that this animation would come out to be a simple pendulum animation. And again, like at the end of weekend, we were reporting to sir, and he was like, yeah, you're basically designing us, you are basically analyzing stable equilibrium, and pendulum is the best example for stable equilibrium. So yeah, it is logical to get a simulation for your result as a simple pendulum. So then we also did the surface plot of stability. This basically this plots potential energy against the plane of angular velocity. And from this, we can further analyze that low center of mass is why it is so important for a stable equilibrium. Then we also plot phase surface plot. When we were solving Lagrange's equation, the equation for angular velocity with respect to angular displacement came out, and when we use MATLAB to plot it, some this kind of plot came out to be. And again, at the end of weekend, we go to sir, and he explained us what this plot is saying. So basically, this plot is saying with time, because of damping, the angular displacement would become lesser and lesser, and eventually the system will come to rest. So then we also plotted energy analysis, total energy analysis, including potential and kinetic energy, because we were having two equations basically, total and potential energy and kinetic energy equations. Then we were adding them to get total energy equation, and the result come out as it should be. Their potential energy and kinetic energy were oscillating between each other, and the total energy was gradually decreasing over time. Then we did linearization. Also, we did over damping, under damping, and critically damping calculations separately. So this graph is for linearization or small displacement, and for small displacement, we just made the sine term go away for our MATLAB codes, and this came out to be. And for critically damped and over damping situation, this were the damping graphs that came out to be. This was the end of our first task. Then the second task came out to be, that was we were also given a task to make a similar toy. So basically, again, then I remember CT2s were over, and then me and my teammate were there. So we basically baseline this, like we have to make it affordable, it can be played anywhere. So that these two things came out first, then it was how to make it. So we think like we were allowed to make it using sticks and all, so we thought why not make a CAD model of it and then 3D print it. So we devised it. We will use CAD. Then we devised, because we have to make it affordable. So no base required. Without base, we will make. So what will be base? Base will be pen, because it can be played anywhere. So we finally devised. We have to make a self-balancing system that can be mounted on pen. So we got into CAD and started designing. We designed this, and this is the rendered view of our toy. We used Fusion 360 because it has a free student license. So we used Fusion 360 for our designing purposes. We made a self-balancing system, and then we gave it for 3D printing. And because all of these took time, so we used a local vendor for 3D printing job. The material we chose was ABS plastic, but there was a small problem that came out to our way, because it was all new, for very new for us. So we made the system, but we forgot we have to mount it on pen. So what we will do? So at last we didn't have a time so that we can again design it. So basically we used the pin, and using the stove, we preheated the pin and made a small hole so that a pin can be used to mount our system. And then it was all ready, and this is our final product.
So thank you, Srijal. Um, while I open it up for questions, one quick question from my side is, so could you throw some light on what is the motivation to go beyond a syllabus and look at things which are beyond what has been taught, and you have to learn some things on your own? What is the real motivation to do that? Because much of this, as you said, was learned in +2 or 10th. Why is it that you find that some motivation to explore further has come in this particular situation? So that is one. And did it have any impact on like the time and other things for to be spent on other courses? Did it have any other impact?
Sir, answer to your first question. Uh, we have a strength of 64 students in the class. Total 32 groups were made, and everyone was talking like low center of mass, restoring torque. So I was like, I want to stand out. I don't want to be just like everyone is talking. The 31 groups are talking only restoring torque and low center of mass. I wanted to stand out, so I just ran to my professor and said, "Sir, you tell me materials, I will learn it and I will understand it and I will present it. I don't want to be just average of 31 groups." So that was your answer to first question. And sir, for your second question, so for this project, I learned MATLAB, and right now I'm not saying I'm a master in a MATLAB, but yeah, I know more MATLAB than many students that are in third year across India. And I also learned CAD for this in Fusion 360, and actually I devised much more interest in CAD, and right now I'm designing a fully functional engine in CAD in Fusion 360.
Thank
So
you.
it had a great
Uh,
impact.
Thank you. Any other questions from anyone else in the audience? You can unmute and ask. Shyam, you have any question?
This was very nicely done. And since have you thought about how this might be taken forward to a engineering product that might actually become a toy for people to play with?
Sir, actually, me and four of my friends are actually making a toy, which I basically it's a car dashboard. Like in car dashboard, you see like people uses idols, uh, Ganesh idols, Hanuman idols. So Panchmukhi Hanuman is there, and there's in Vedas there is written like Panchmukhi Hanuman's one face should align to north, like the Hanuman's face should always align to north. The Hayagriva should always point towards south, like that. So basically, we are making a reconstructed compass so that when you turn your car, so that face of that. Panchmukhi Hanuman would align itself towards the direction north, and like we are doing that.
Yeah.
Thank you. And it sounds like a future presentation for you to come back to this group and present that results of your further work on that. Okay. And
Yes.
while we continue to the next presentation, how much time do you want to give for the remaining
Yeah.
two presentations, Sudhir?
So, yeah, we may exceed by about 10
Thank you
minutes.
so much.
We
Let's
can go into
give
that.
him a hand. Let's give
Yeah.
Mr. Tiwari a hand.
Thank you. Thank you, Srijal Tiwari. So, Anandraj and
Thank you, sir.
Neeram, can you share your presentation and keep it to about
No,
15
they don't
minutes?
have a presentation.
Yeah.
They'll just talk.
Sir,
No, this team
yes,
probably has.
sir.
It is.
Yes. Actually,
Yeah,
I have a
please. You,
presentation of my project. So first of all, I will share my experience, and then I will, in the last, I will share my experience, overall experience, and PPT of it. Okay. First of all, I will share my experience.
sorry, both are you part of same team, Iram and you, or
Yes, sir.
different?
We are part
Yeah,
of same team.
sure. Please go ahead.
So, good evening to all. Myself, Anand Raj. Currently, I am pursuing the mechanical engineering fourth year from Gurgaon Das Vidyalaya, Bilaspur, Chhattisgarh. Uh, I'm very thankful to you, sir. So, thank you for giving me the opportunity, sir, to share my experience over the capacity building for design and entrepreneurship program. Also, before joining the CBD program, we often, my team often found ourselves that we have so much idea, but we have not any clear direction that how to proceed in that. So there was a gap between having an idea and knowing the right steps to convert something workable or tangible. However, after becoming the part of this program, my approach and my team has completely transformed under the industry mentors and my faculty mentors as well. Uh, so many critical steps has of entrepreneurship has been introduced to us, like how to validate any idea, how to do a market survey, how to design a process, and how to understand what is the landscape currently existed in market. Not only that, so we also got to know about whatever the area uh, earlier we haven't explored in the market. So these all things we get from that CBT program, and with the help of our mentor, I personally and my team also worked on this my project Seed Day, uh, in which we successfully developed a proof of concept for it. And this process help us to understand the practical challenges and how to relate the solution meaningfully. And so another project, Swadhyay Peeth, which is led by my teammate Aditi. And this project has reached to a product ready stage, and we are uh, previously we have conducted a conceptual study, and now we have started some research, academic research, to identify the various several aspects of that project. Uh, and also we are planning to collaborate with the relevant experts and institutions to take that project forward. In this program, sir, I have a great experience and this journey is going to win because I'm in final year, so I have to. So we had formed by the end of this program this year. We had found a very strong and passionate team named Harman Prerna, and we are now planning to further improve our projects and make that product market ready and make that commercial for that. Uh, this journey has taught us so much things like various aspects of the market. So I'm very thankful to my faculty mentor, Mr. Bhujan Singh Gautam, and my industry mentor, Mr. Adip Devangan Sir, also my university, Bhutan Vidyalaya, and the Ministry of Education for making me the part of this program. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. This is from my side. Over to Iram.
A very warm good evening, everyone. I am Iram Fareen. Am I audible to everyone?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. I am in the Mechanical Engineering Department, Gurkhasidas Vishwavidyalaya. First of all, I'm very glad to be updated my video. Participating in VT program has been a truly eye-opening experience for us. Actually, we are coming from a very technical background, so we are mostly focused on studies or technical subjects, theory-heavy courses. But CBD was a very different from our field. It wasn't just a building thing. It was about understanding real-world problem, thinking like how entrepreneurs things and actually manageable in real world. My teammate consists Satyam Kumar, Rahul Raj, Shushma Pittala, and myself. We worked under two projects, Portable Fridge and Pure Wind. Initially, we were very enthusiastic about our ideas, but we lacked clarity on how to move forward beyond the technical concept. But in Portable Fridge, let me share my presentation with you guys, so it will be easier.
It is still opening. Yeah, now it is visible. Yeah, please
Okay,
go
sir.
ahead.
So yes, so first of all, our project consists of four products. First is the Swadhyay Peeth, the Harmony chair, which is inspired by Indian knowledge system. It supports Padmasana, Sukhasana, and Sukhasana posture, which is very helpful to correct the posture of a being. It reduces cardiac load for trained users. Future plan hours include ECG and HR studies. It reduces 80% of cardiac load when we sit cross-legged. So it lowers HR, signifies better calmness. And our second product is seed tape, as earlier discussed by Anand. It minimizes the farmer labor in paddy farming. Seeds embedded biodegradable tape. 98% of germination is achieved in our project. And the future of this project is by adding fertilizers and fungicides dots. We are aim to improve this product. And third of our product is portable fridge. This project aims to address issue by developing portable insulin fridge engineered for diabetic patients to store insulin and helpful for a parent to transport perishable goods like milks for babies, ensuring a reliable temperature on the go when they are on travel or for daily uses. And third of our product is Pure Wind. It solves odor issues in the toilets, basically used for public toilets, or one can use in their home also. It directly sucks the odor from the commode, and it improves the user experience drastically. So these are our four products. We successfully built products and realized how crucial idea validation and market survey are in shaping a successful product. These were new areas for us and admittedly a bit challenging at first, but gradually we understood their importance and how they form a backbone of a user-centric design. We successfully built these prototypes, and the process taught us a lot, from understanding user need to aligning our solution with real world. And currently working on further, we are trying to improve our product for market needs, and now become part of our engineering project work also. Our goal is to achieve more refined and functional version of the prototype we developed during this program. And overall, the CBD experience was incredibly good for us. It expands our horizons, taught us interdisciplinary nature of innovation, and gave us confidence to take our idea beyond the classroom into the real world. So for this, I'm very much thankful to our mentor, Bhushan Gautam sir, and to, am I audible?
Yeah. Thank you, Iram and Anand Raj.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Yeah, so we will open the floor for any questions or clarifications. Before that, maybe Dr. Bhushan, you want to add any one or two points, and then we can have some questions.
Okay.
So,
Dr. Bhushan, you are on mute. Yeah.
is it fine? Am I audible,
Yeah.
sir?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as such, sir, the projects were actually, I mean, the team I have got was very good. They were kind of ready to work on it. I mean, we just need to give them kind of directions. So overall, they have came up with actually 4 products they worked on for. So of which, Iram, if you can present it again, uh, like the first product was Swadhyay Peeth. We have
Yes,
been
sir. Sure,
to
sir.
work on it. I mean, kind of quantify the benefit of it. So in a conceptual phase, we were able to show some benefit in terms of cardiac load, but more detailed, and it will be more of a like a project, I mean, research project where we can study it in detail, not only the heart rate and cardiac workload. Go to the first slide, please. But
Yes,
also
sir.
kind of the brain waves, how it is changing. So that's what it is mentioned, how like it is affecting our cardiac workload as well as the EEG, brain waves, etc. So that a detailed study, which is more of a research stuff, that I mean, we have got one problem statement in which we can work on for, and we are currently trying to collaborate with somebody who works in this field. And I have got a contact recently in IIT Kharagpur. So probably we'll go for that. Similarly, for other products, like if you go to the portable fridge, so we have worked on it, and we have a prototype which is working very nicely. But anyway, it needs improvement in terms of kind of the effectiveness. So we have the solution for it, but we need to study further. So a team, final year students, now they are working on it as a final year project in which they will be simulating it and studying it, how to make it more effective, even like going for multi-stage Peltier modules, etc. So basically, from the first project of Swadhyay Peeth, we have got a research problem and we'll try to work on it. And from this portable fridge, again, we have got something, a problem statement where we can do analysis, all engineering analysis, and kind of mature it. The fourth one, again, the pure vent. This is a quick we tried, I mean, based on our idea. Please go to the fourth slide.
Yeah, maybe in the meanwhile, you can start with some questions. Yeah.
Okay, I have a question. I'll just mention briefly your first project, which is the refrigeration of medicine or milk in transit for a baby.
Yes. Yes.
My question is, what is the weight of the object to be kept cold? And what is the time frame for which you need to keep it cool? And if it's only a baby's milk bottle or insulin or other medications like that, have you thought about using an insulated packet, insulation arrangement rather than refrigeration? Active refrigeration is a very complicated process. If it is needed only for 24 hours or less than half a kilogram of milk or other materials to be kept cool, won't you be better off by simply designing a better insulated packet in which you can carry it? Because that's how I take my insulated medicine when I travel. I just put them in an insulated packet.
Yes, sir. So, can say that, but yeah, let's say when you travel, like my parents, like when they travel outside, so one thing you need to search is after that, let's say they have gone out for in a train journey for more than, I mean, train journey itself is of 24 hours or something. So when they have gone for it, at times they need to search for it, right? Like again, they have to keep your insulin in some, wherever you go, you need to search for fridge. You need to ask for some other, again, coolant when
Yes, you're
after
right.
24 hours or something.
Yes, you have to. I'm assuming that there's a refrigerator available at the other end after 24 hours or so. Yes, you're right. Okay, thank you so much. Appreciate your answer.
Yeah, so for want of time, maybe we could move to the next team, Ajitesh from NIFTM. So thank you, GGV team.
Yeah.
We
Thank
appreciate
you.
your inputs and sharing
Thanks,
your
sir.
experience. Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
over to Ajitesh.
Hello, sir. Good evening. So, my name is Ajitesh, and I'm the proud business owner of India's first artisanal candy business, who has passed out of NIFTEM T. And it gives me more pride to say that this program, which has been conducted by the E-Cell of NIFTEM T, is what helped me start this business, which I am running right now. I passed out of college in 2025. I was 21 to 25 student, studied undergraduation in food technology, and I was crazy about entrepreneurship even before I joined college. I was like, if I'm gonna do something in my life, the career is gonna be set into the path of entrepreneurship. And before telling about me, I wanted to appreciate Srijal Tiwari and Iram Farim. And what I noticed about Iram Farim was she multiple times she mentioned that it was user centric. It was user centric. We stood in the point of the customers and thought. I was so happy that she was able to do that from the student's point of view. And coming to me, in this 21st century, entrepreneurship is one of the craziest addicting words any student can think of, dream of, sleep in, wake up in, eat in, whatever it is. So while this entrepreneurship is something kind of a very beautiful word, but bringing it to life requires a lot of steps, which a college like NIFTEM T, who is fully focused into research and development, did not have. But this entrepreneurship cell of NIFTEM T collaborated with you guys, and Dr. Chittibabu sir helped me in shaping me who I am today. So this business which I'm running is, you won't believe me if I say this, I'm running one of the newest business model which you guys have never ever seen in this entire nation. So what I'm doing is, I'm creating candies, sugar candies, but those sugar candies are absolutely customizable, and my clients are corporates. My target audience is corporates. So I'll tell you how this business goes by. The help which I got from the easel of NIFTEM T was like, I just had this idea. How to bring it to life was something else. I was thinking why we've all been taught as a food technologist how to create a product which is absolutely healthy, which is absolutely market breaking, moringa juice, moringa milkshake, whatever it is. These kinds of things were taught in FMD, but why we should build what we are building is not taught. Not in any of the colleges, for at least most of the engineering colleges in India. It's not been taught why we are selling what we are selling, or why we are building what we are building. So when I sat and chat with the professors of the E-Cell, that is when they told me that I can explore a different kind of market. But in order to explain what I'm saying more clearly, I would love to share my business brochure in this meeting. I'll share it to you now. Hello?
Yes, yes.
So this is my business name. The name is Peppy Pop. And what we do is, we specialize in artisanal candies, which means customization in candies for the first time in this entire nation. So it's better if I show you my candy gallery. So this is my product. So these are just sugar candies, but we can customize in them. It sounds simple, but just wait for my explanation. It'll be crazy. This is a brand out of Tamil Nadu whose name is Ramraj. They're doing great in terms of business, and this is a product which I'll explain in further way. These are candies of 1 centimeter diameter, and these are another thing. This is a Valentine mix, and this is something. So this is where my target audience starts. This logo, which I'm showing you now, is of a corporate based out of Bangalore, and yeah, and this one too. This is also a corporate logo. It's a wedding sampling. This is also corporate logo, and customization. That's all. So coming to the point, what I want to say regarding my business. Sir, Sham sir, were you able to see my products?
Yes.
Okay, sir, done. So as I said before, we are the first one in this entire nation of India who is doing customized candies with target audience of corporates and events. So what we do is, we specialize in, we are running a business. So after college, like before college itself, I started to sell. I built a prototype. I built a business model. I found my target audience. I started to speak with them through emails and all. And now, okay, I want to speak more about this e-cell and how these guys helped me rather than my business. So we all know this design thinking class, how it started. Empathize, define, ideate, prototype, testing, market testing. So I did not know any of these steps existed. I just knew, okay, there is a product, I can sell to them. That's all. But why I should learn about all these steps was taught by our Dr. Chittibabu sir and Manikandan sir from IIT Trichy, and yeah, and some other the environment which I was in. So basically, my product, as I said, it's customizable candies, and the target audience is corporates. And why the corporates are ready to buy my product, and why I have sold to them already multiple times, is those corporates are absolutely bored of selling printed water bottles, printed scales, printed mugs, printed stuff, printed stuff, printed stuff. They're all just bored. The corporates which really do have money, like pretty big scale corporates, who is funded, who is very well funded, those people are ready to spend something unique to give to their clients, partners, and employees. These three target segments, the branding, the need of branding among these three people inside a corporate is very necessary for a corporate. So that is where we come in. We go and pitch them. It's okay that you have used notebooks and printed mugs for all these years. Let this time we'll give the candy with your logo in the size of your fingertips. So basically, this is the size of the candy, not even the size of a fingertip, but this will have a logo inside, and which was pretty very welcomed by the corporates, if I could say that is the right word. And at the end of the day, people care about why is this brand different and why should we buy from this brand. I did not know a concept like this existed until the people of ESL and the discussion sessions with one-on-one sessions with the mentors. Mostly our mentors, unlike other mentors, they did not teach us how to build. They taught us how to sell, why to sell, where to sell. So yeah, that's it. That's all. That's an overview of my business.
Okay, thank you, Ajitesh. Maybe we'll just open up for questions. Anyone has any questions or clarifications, please go ahead. Unmute and ask.
I would love to discuss about my business idea or how I'm reaching out to clients or what and all which I received from my people. Anything you guys want, please ask me. I'm ready to answer you.
Could I ask a question?
Sure, sir, sure.
If nobody else, I have a couple of questions, Sudhir. One is, can you hear me?
I can very well hear you, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
So is the customization only on the candy wrapper, or customization extend to the body of the candy itself?
Yes, sir. This is it is not in the candy wrapper. It is not just in the surface of the candy like a printed thing. It is inbuilt inside the candy itself.
Got it. Okay.
So if you see it's a girl on the front, you will see the mirror of it on the side.
Got it. Yes. So I know it's a pricing issue, but in terms of your pricing, what kind of premium are you able to get, or is it all negotiated on in each case, negotiated prices?
On the clients which I'm working with. If it's corporate, I won't get any negotiations. If it's a wedding, I'm getting negotiations. If it's a store opening of a small branch, there is negotiations. It is fun to do it. I'm learning how to do that. It's good.
Does that mean that you need a different kind of sales force, or you do the selling yourself? And at some point, if the sales force has to do the negotiation of the price, then you will need a very different kind of sales force from the typical candy maker sales force.
I understood. I will not be choosing an option where my brand is going to need a sales force. I have a set of step-by-step process which is going to establish my brand as a premium brand, and I will definitely have a perceived value of a brand which is going to bring me clients who are not ready to negotiate. As see, if you go to a local clothing shop, you will ask, why is this 10 rupees for the bag? But if you go into Reliance Trends, you won't ask. That is where the premiumness or the brand's stability comes in. I am in a path to bringing out the stability using the channels of content creation, my networking skills, and certain other things.
Okay. Just last thing, if you can see this catalog I have from a company called 4imprint. It's a corporate customization company in US. You can go to its website and see what kind of products they sell to corporates, with customized products of all kinds, umbrellas, coffee mugs, and all that. But it might help you get ideas for your marketing, just in case.
Definitely.
It's called 4imprint.
I've
Number
noted it down.
4. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Like the way which you said, a company in US, there is a company in, there are different vendors based out of India itself who are specializing in corporate gifts, like IG gifts. So many people are there. What I'm doing is I'm going and connecting with them as a vendor. Only in this entire nation, I can only supply you customized candies. So you can only come to me. So I'm pushing myself like that. I had to learn this candy making process for the past 2 years when I was inside college, and now it's going good. My business is going pretty smoothly. It's been running for the past 2 months. Yeah.
Okay, so Dr. Chittibabu, you want to add to this?
Yes, sir. Actually, I want to say thank you for the team, CBD team, for giving us such a kind of opportunity. I'm very proud of Mr. Ajitesh. He got the thing at the right time, I think so. So still more students are there in the pipeline. They are working hard, and we are also mentoring them to bring out new products and all. Thank you so much for that. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Anyone else has any other question? Yeah, one last question from my side is there some IP or design registration in your product?
Unfortunately not, sir, because this product is 100 years old, but it has just not been adopted in this nation. That's all. It is it's been popularizedly spreading for Japan, Australia, and 20 different countries, where because of the business complication and the production complication, there are not a lot of people who are doing it in India.
Okay,
Sir,
so
one more
maybe
thing
there
to
is
add.
some opportunity for a process patent or something like that. You can
Yes,
look
sir.
into
I'm
that.
looking
One more thing to add, sir. Here, I have asked Mr. Ajitesh to automate the process. That's what currently going on. Whatever he does so far is handmade, semi-automatic kind of.
No,
Thank
that's where there may be an opportunity to really gain some IP and make it like a
Yes, sir.
protective business. Otherwise, anybody can copy at some stage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you, Ajitesh and Dr. Chittibabu. So we have covered 3 teams today. Thanks to all the teams, 2 from GGV and Dr. Bhushan and the NIFTEM team. In the next session, which will be on 20th August, we will have 3 more institutions, students from 3 more institutions who will speak to us. And we have a series of additional talks lined up after that as well. And we are also doing a profile of some of the talks that we did till date. And we'll be presenting that in one of the forums in ISED, which is next week. And then subsequently, we'll also post that on the CRE website for all of you to take a look at. So we try to categorize the 51 talks and the themes are coming up from all this, which could be of use to all the stakeholders who are interested in engineering education, design and innovation and so on. So thank you again for joining today's session. We look forward to having all of you in the next session as well. Thank you very much.
Thank
This
you,
is
sir.
very
Thank you.
innovative.
Thank you all.
Your ideas and your work is extremely encouraging. Thank you.